Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Brian if you happen to be new around here, but if you're a returning subscriber, thanks so much for coming and checking out today's video. I'm going to give you guys the rundown of what you can expect as a part of the Winter Convergence update, which just went live. Beyond just going live, if you guys didn't know, we stream over at Work to Game. I shared the channel with my friend Chris, and he is streaming New World right now, so you can get some new drops. That's right, a new drop campaign is running from today all the way to January the 2nd. Be sure to go and watch 4 hours of him or anybody else in the New World directory, and you'll be able to claim those rewards. So that's just kind of a plug. The link is in the description if you want to go check it out, and also see all that is the Winter Convergence and the updates that we'll cover here in this video. Now the update is live. The update was patched early this morning, and you can go play it for yourself, and I'm looking forward to kind of giving my thoughts on patch 1.8. But let's go ahead and start with the Winter Convergence Festival. We're going to go through this post like we normally do. If you feel like these videos earn it, hit that like button, leave a comment below, get involved in the Discord, and come hang out with us and play some New World at some points in time. I play on Friday, namely, so if you're looking to team up with me and run some dungeons and whatnot, that's going to be the best option for us both. Now, the icy winds and glimmering gleamites fill the air once again as the Winter Convergence returns to Eternum. Visit the winter villages in Everfall, Monarch's Bluffs, Weaver's Fen, Brimstone Sands, Brightwood to meet the Winter Wanderer and carry out holiday quests. Players can also collect tokens to earn new limited time rewards, including festive skins, emotes, housing items, and more. They've added the Winter Warrior. This is a world boss. You can see the Winter Warrior and his legion of Phrygian folk are the relentless mission to spread a forever winter across the land. Rally a party of 20 plus players to defeat this brand new world boss, wreaking havoc throughout the Great Cleave, Brightwood, Eden's Grove, Ebonscale Reach, and Brimstone Sands in a new seasonal reward. They have also added the new mutated expedition, Starstone Barrows, and Emerine mashup. In the new take on the Starstone Barrows includes a special appearance. Players will revisit parts of Emerine's expedition and face both the intrepid Simon Gray and foreman Nakashima. Challenge the expedition to find out more. They've also done multiple crafting and refining station tier changes. Ultimately, you can see here, they're making two major changes to improve the trade skill leveling experience. You can see the Forge, Outfitting Station, Workshop, and Arcane Repository now offer Azoth discounts to reinvent recipes. Tier 3 is a 20%, Tier 4 is 30%, Tier 5 is 45% discount. Certain recipes are now no longer gated behind tiers for crafting stations. Most procedural weapons and armor recipes, Arcane Repository, Stat Potions, Health, Mana Restoration, and Focus, and Elemental recipes. The Kitchen, Health, and Mana Foods. Refining Stations, Tier 3, 4, and 5 unlocks all have seen an adjustment. Recipe level is less than or equal to 100 and not legendary. Recipe level is 150 and not legendary for Tier 4, and recipe level is 200 or legendary at any recipe level. And stone cutting, all gem cutting is no longer gated, but gem fusions remain gated behind relevant tiers. For companies, if you guys have ever been wanting to join our company within the game, we've been syndicate this whole time. Now that no longer is required, players no longer need to be a part of the same faction to join a company, but companies still must declare a faction. Non-faction affiliated members may not become the governor or participate in wars. For the group finder, you can actually see active lobby counts. Players can now see the number of active lobbies for each expedition, both on the map tooltip and in the expedition entrance screen. They've also been working on shell company mitigation. With the implemented the changes that make shell companies less effective at owning multiple territories. So there's a daily war limit, like each character per server. You have a offensive and defensive war. This resets at 5 a.m. server time. These limits also apply to both if you have two different characters in the same world. For war roster restrictions, participating companies have a limited number of mercenaries that they can recruit, attacking companies up to 25, defending companies up to 10. The remaining slots are reserved for company members. So that's going to be a kind of a big change there. Company switching cooldowns. After leaving the company, players will have a 72-hour cooldown on fighting in a defensive war or in earning influence for any company towards war declaration eligibility. The cooldown begins once the player leaves, and any influence earned will still count towards the player's faction. And then server transfer cooldowns. They've increased the cooldown on all server transfers from 3 to 30 days. There's been a lot of little trading going on for people kind of swapping over, buying different items and things like that. So that's going to be interesting to see like that. And then finally, the new Heart Room Bile Bomb. The use of the new Bile Bomb Heart Room will give yourself a gift of projectile vomit. On impact, it creates a disease cloud that infects targets with lingering damage over time and reduced healing. The cloud also sticks enemies to direct hits, infecting their allies if they get too close, and makes the Bile Bomb particularly potent in group fights and finishing off foes that are trying to heal. Complete the new mutated Starstone Barrows expedition for a chance to get your own Bile Bomb Heart Room. And that is essentially what we've seen included here. So this is short, sweet, and hopefully you guys got something good out of this video. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with me today in this video. Come hang out over on Twitch. We appreciate your support. Whether you want to lurk for just 4 hours and be able to get those drops, whatever you decide to do, we thank you so much for that. We hope to see you in Discord, and we'll hopefully see you in the next video. But until then, take care.